the pandemic never happened, most people would say life would have been better. Me, I'd say I might have missed the chance to truly be present for my daughter. Before everything changed, I was working on a cruise ship as a head tech steward. New Year's Eve 2020, we were in near Ecuador, celebrating in the middle of the ocean. Champagne, food, music, laughter, everyone was hopeful. Then, the world shut down. We were in Hawaii when lockdown started. We dropped off passengers in San Diego, and after that, nobody knew what would happen to us crew members. At first, having an empty ship felt like a break. No passengers, no work, just waiting. Then reality hit. No passengers meant no income. No income meant no job security. We were stuck in uncertainty, then locked down in our cabins, then eventually sent home to the Philippines. I went through quarantine after quarantine. By the time I got home, I had almost nothing left. No savings, a wife depending on me, a 3-year-old daughter, and at one point, just $10 left. We stayed at mom's house, and honestly that crushed my pride. I felt like I was failing as a provider, so we did what we had to do. We sold lasagna, we sold ready-to-wear clothes online, we survived. When I decided to start over, I didn't even have a proper setup. I had a borrowed laptop and a small space in my mom's kitchen pantry. That pantry became my office. It was where I learned, failed, tried again, and slowly rebuilt my life. I took whatever online work I could get. One of my first gigs was helping train AI to detect objects on the road. I even became beta tester for ChatGPT back when it was still rough. Then I discovered social media marketing. I went all in. I learned copywriting, graphic design, video editing, ads, funnels, lead generations, and sales. No shortcuts, just hours of studying and doing the work. My clients paid me $2 an hour. I was happy. Then he ghosted me for a month. That hurt, but it taught me a lesson. I didn't just need skills, I needed a system to get clients. So I learned lead generation and how to close deals properly. Slowly, clients came in. At first, they paid less than what I earned from the cruise ship. But I made a decision. I was never going back. I'd rather struggle while building something of my own than miss more years of my daughter growing up. For the first time, my hugs were no longer limited by contracts, flights, or months at sea. I was home. And somewhere along the way, I realized I didn't just want a freelance job. I want to build something real. That's when I created Ripple, my own social media marketing agency. I named it Ripple because I wanted it to mean something. Not just a business that makes money, but a company that creates ripples of positive impact to my community, to the people around me, to the clients we help, and especially to the people we employ. Because this path changed my life. And if Ripple could give someone else an opportunity the same way I was given one, then it becomes bigger than me. At first, it was just me and my wife. Then we hired friends, then their friends. Little by little, the survival hustle became a real agency with a real team. Today, Ripple has grown into a social media marketing company with 16 people behind it. We don't work by the hour, we work for the results. The pandemic took a lot from the world and I will never take that light. But in my story, it also gave me something unexpected, a second chance. To build, to be present, to become the husband, a father, and the man I was meant to be.